I'm having a problem, I guess. Um, I'm trying to figure out how to balance things. Um, how do you focus a journey that's, well, about this place not really mattering? And how do you combine that with, well, everyone around you thinking it matters? Matter is not the right word, but let's just use it. I'm wondering how do you combine the two? Uh, because well, you can't just leave everything and do whatever you feel like, kind of thing. Uh, Go on a spiritual journey, all that kind of thing. But that has never felt right to me, I guess. Well, not in a spiritual journey kind of way, I guess. I feel like I'm supposed to be able to be in society, I guess. And then I'm kind of wondering how to make those two things work together, I guess. Uh, Spiritual journey is literally not about this body, uh, not about this life. It's about knowing you're bigger than this life, kind of thing. But that's just so contradictory to uh, life, to having a body, to everything. And I feel like if I focus on life as in my future plans, then I lose some of the other. Uh, and I don't think about that in the way of securing myself for the future, but if I think about specific things for the future, like feels really right to, for example, I just bought 2 Bitcoins. Uh, I believe it will be convenient to have, and it's gonna be a good experiment to see. It's about the same value that I originally invested in silver, so it's gonna be interesting to see how well that's gonna do, and if I went that way and I never sold the apartment, and if I invested that money in Bitcoin, then how much would I end up in having? Uh, it's fun. It's not needed. Just it could be convenient, and it's not needed. So that feels right, but trying to find a place to live feels really wrong. Trying to actually plan and live uh, in any longer than well, right now, I guess. Everything is more in a we'll see what happens kind of way, and that's what I want. That's the right thing, I think. It's the right direction, I guess, but it's not very convenient because, well, it's not convenient for all the other people. And again, society has not collapsed. I'm not simply wealthy enough to just walk around and do nothing. uh, or people are not simply walking around doing nothing, so I'm not gonna be allowed to. And I'm wondering how I'm gonna make it work together, I guess. Because I would also be required to plan for other people for their planning is what you do, right? And I believe in planning, but that's not the right thing for the journey part. You can do both, I think. There's no reason you can't make plans when you're you. When you're not limited, you won't really have anything nudging you anyway, or you will already know it, right? So then you would make plans. So I don't think that's in itself wrong. It's just wrong for what I want to do, and it's gonna create problems. I think it's gonna limit how long I get, I guess, because I'm gonna have to keep uh, planning, keep worrying about things, I guess. Uh, for others in what I do, it's not gonna be helpful. Again, that's the problem, because just going on a spiritual journey also seems very wasteful. So, issue. And I'm not sure how to resolve that issue. Well, it would require planning to solve it, so solving it in itself is a problem that you shouldn't try to solve, because it should, well, if you go on the journey, it should simply solve itself. And if you live in real life, and you're gonna have to plan it out, and it's just so contradictory. And I've never understood how people can live normal, or no, that will be normal life, I guess. I was just thinking about it, because I'm trying to figure out what to do in the future, and I don't feel like I should figure it out yet. It's kind of annoying me. It's really annoying me. I it's not about not knowing what to do specifically. I don't worry. I'm all gonna be fine. Like, but there's no. I don't feel like there's a point just sitting in the old. It's not gonna help me anywhere. And why don't I want to do something else? Like, I want to buy the Bitcoin, or I want to buy the silver, but I don't want to find a better place to live. And I've sold the place I live. It's hard to get the two worlds to coincide, I guess. I would like them to not have to coincide, but that doesn't change anything. So, thinking out loud about it, I guess, it's a better way to make me think, I feel. Something about having to share the idea with others, and I have to really justify my thoughts, I guess. and it helps me along sometimes. And people give me a good response too sometimes. So I actually get to get some answers a little bit, I guess. A few more answers sometimes, a few more questions sometimes, which is also good. Why don't I feel like I should stop the video? Trying to do what I feel like I should do. As well, that's the point, right? We know what we should do. We are all, we know all, etc., etc. And well, I'm simply trying to do it. So if I feel like I should go further, if I feel like I should make a video, if I feel like I should do something, I do it. Considering what we are taught, I guess, that seems very wrong. Because, people say if you do everything you want to, you're gonna go around kill everybody. That's like what media has told us, I guess. Now I feel confident in the fact that I won't do that if I just do what I feel like I should be doing. But I think it's gonna be interesting, I guess, from now on to well, I've always done what I felt like doing in some sense, but in a large sense actually. But I'm gonna go gut feeling all the time. Gut feeling is again not a good way to explain it. It's well, it focuses on the body, and the body is it's not important, but it's the sentiment, and that matters. And well, it's gonna be interesting because my gut usually tells me to wait. Not always, but usually. So I'm wondering what's gonna change if I start to only listen to it. It's gonna be an interesting experiment, I guess. Peace.